get out this way because we have to get out of the way of the actors coming on.
Well,
stand up, would you? Sit next to me. Now, you're 22, and I'm, well, almost twice that. Yevgeny, which of us looks younger?
why, you, of course.
You see? Why is that? Because I work. I'm sensitive. I'm always busy. Whereas you're stuck in one place, you have no life. And I make it a rule never to look into the future. What will be, will be.
Well, I feel as if I were born a long, long age ago. And my life just drags along behind me like a dress with an interminable train. And as often as not, I have no desire to go on living. Of course, all that's absurd. I just need to give myself a good shake and snap out of it.
Blooms the flowers at your side, tell her that you'll be back.
Also, I was punctilious as an Englishman. And I'm always turned out, as they would say. My hair and my dress, my dear, are always en effet. Do I ever allow myself to step into the garden or leave the house in so much as a house coat or without my hair or makeup done? Never. That's how I've kept my lips. I've never let myself get from it. I've never let myself go the way some women do. You see? Light as a feather. I can play a girl with two.
Be that as it may, I shall go on reading. We've got as far as the flower merchant and the rats.
Oh, yes, the rats. Well, read on. Or rather, let me have it. It's my turn. So, the rats. Here we are. As it is dangerous for a society hostess to indulge and try to attract a novelist, it is the same for a flower merchant who regrets his granary, and yet they see nothing wrong with it. And so, once a woman has set her sights on the writer she means to adopt, she besieges him with compliments, favors, and flattery. Well, that may be true of the French, but there's nothing of the kind here. No ulterior motives. In this country, when a woman sets out to entrap the writer, she is typically head over heels in love with him. If you can imagine. To take an obvious example, just look at me and Tregore.
Yes, we're happy today, aren't we? Finally happy today. See, we're happy. Our parents have gone up to Tver, and now we have 3 whole days of freedom.
Yes, I'm happy. I'm all yours.
Look how pretty she looks today.
All dressed up and nice looking. Aren't you a clever girl? Still, you mustn't be too complimentary. It's going to jinx her. Where's Boris?
He's down by the bathing place, fishing.
I'm surprised he's not sick of it.
What's that?
Mon passant sur you, darling. Well, the rest is neither true nor interesting. Tell me, what is the matter with my son? Why is he so gloomy and bad-tempered? He spends days on end down by the lake. I hardly ever see him.
He's depressed. Excuse me, could you please read us a speech from his play?
Do you really want me to? It's so boring.
But when he reads it himself, his eyes light up and his face goes pale. He has a sad white voice and the look of a poet.
Night-night.
Petrucia, are you asleep? Of course not. Petrucia, you're not taking any medicine. That's not very clever.
Oh, well, I would love to, but the doctor won't give me any.
Medicine? At 60?
Even at 60, you'll still want to stay alive.
I think it'd do her some good to go to a spa. Take the waters.
Well, she might do that, or she might not.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
There's nothing to understand. I've said what I've said.
Patricia ought to give up smoking.
Rubbish.
No, not rubbish. Wine and tobacco erode your personality. You smoke a cigar or drink a glass of vodka, you're no longer Patricia, you're Patricia plus. Your personality deteriorates, and you begin thinking of yourself in the third person.
Well, all very well for you to talk. You've had a good life. But what about me? 28 years service in the Justice Department, and I still haven't had a life. And needless to say, what I want is a life. You've had your share, and you don't care anymore, and that's what's made you so philosophical about everything. But I want a life. And so that's why I drink sherry at dinner and smoke cigars and all that sort of thing.
I'm all for taking life seriously, but to start swallowing medicine at 60 and feeling sorry for yourself for not better using your youth, well, that's pretty fatuous, if you don't mind me saying so.
Must be lunchtime. My leg's going to sleep.
She's off to have a couple of drinks before lunch.
Poor girl. She's had no happiness in her life.
Meaningless words, Your Excellency.
You speak like a man who's had everything he wants.
Oh, is there anything more boring than this pure country boredom? It's hot, it's sleepy, no one's doing anything. Everyone's sounding off their pet theories. It's nice to be with you, my friends. I enjoy listening to you. But to be sitting in a hotel room, learning my lines, what could be better?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Of course you are better off in the city. You sit at your study, the footman lets no one in unannounced. You have your telephone, there are cabs in the street, and all that sort of thing.
Be the spur that blooms flowers by her side.
Here we are. My mother tells me you're intending to go into town with her today. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Well, if you don't mind my asking, how are you intending to get there? We're cutting the ride day and all of our work time is busy.
I do not understand. Don't you have horses? And if so, which horses?
We do have carriage horses.
Carriage horses? Where can I get harnesses for carriage horses? Where can I get the harnesses? My dear honored lady, I'm in awe of your talent and I'd gladly give 10 years of my life for you, but please, don't ask me for horses.
But what if I had to go? Oh, this is just bizarre.
You don't understand the meaning of farming.
Oh, don't start that again. If that's the way of it, then I shall leave for Moscow today. Order me horses from the village, or I shall walk to the station.
Well, if that's the case, I resign. Find someone else to manage your estate.
It is the same thing every summer. Every summer I come here and they insult me. I am never stepping foot in this place again.
The effrontery. What is going on around here? You know, I am absolutely sick and tired of it. I want every single carriage horse brought here immediately.
Refusing Irina like that. She's a famous actress. Surely any wish of hers, even if it's of the merest whim, is far more important than anything to do with farming. This is incredible.
What do you expect me to do? Put yourself in my position. What am I supposed to do?
Yes, we'll go find my sister and we'll beg with her not to leave. Unbearable woman, tired.
Here, don't get up. We'll help you. Medvenenko?
Yes, this is terrible, but she won't resign. I'll have a word with her in a minute.
Aren't people boring? By rights, your daughter should be thrown out on her ear. But all that will happen is Petrucia, the old woman that she is, will end up apologizing to her. You'll see.
It's because she sent the carriage horses out into the fields as well. Every day there are these upheavals. If only you knew how much they upset me. They're making me ill. Look, I'm shaking all over. I can't bear her being so rude.
Dorn, darling, my love, let me come visit you. Time's passing, we're not young anymore, and if only at the end of our lives we could stop having to hide and tell lies.
I'm 55 years old. It's too late to go changing my life.
I know why you're refusing me. It's because of all the other women you're close to. You can't want to come and live with you. I know that. I'm sorry I'm boring you. Have you been with Irina all morning?
I have to be somewhere.
I'm tormented by jealousy. You must be tired of me.
Not at all.
Of course, you're a doctor. You can't avoid women. I know that. But I wish you understood how awful it makes me feel. You have to spend time with other women. Can't you at least keep it out of my sight?
I'll do my best. How is everything inside?
Well, Irina's crying and Patricia's having an asthma attack.
Better go in and give them all valerian drops.
These are for you.
Now, see, bien.